Good morning, everyone. You join us for this match between India and Afghanistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Great information there from David Gower. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
Perhaps going against conventional wisdom here, maybe they can see something we don't. But they'll want to be right about that, or the bowlers could be set for a long day.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. Afghanistan are now underway.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Waiting.
What a catch!
Yeah!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 1 for 10. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Going with spin now.
A few moves made in the field.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. Caught.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wait on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait on!
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 2 for 34. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep! Wait there!
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Big edge.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Nice.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Edge. What a ball.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Over. Afghanistan are 3 for 53. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Gone right through the defences.
Nice bowling.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them 2, Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Chucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep. Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Singh has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep, yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. A few moves made in the field.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Yep, yep.
End of the over. Afghanistan are 4 for 84. Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good looking shot, back into position easily and timed it beautifully.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yep, yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good return, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 107 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Immediately underway with some runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Naby shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Big appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket.
No change to the decision and the review is lost. They thought there were two noises. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on.
Nice shot. Runs possible. "17 runs added there. India are 1 for 17. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Catch it.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Catch!
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting.
Great shot.
Yep.
Placement exquisite.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
End of the over. 19 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 36. Nabi from the south end.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Got right in behind it.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Waiting. Up.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Three extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Khan into the attack now from the north end. Middle that one, great timing.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here.
Ballers in.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Wait there.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keepers.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Wow, that's missed the lot. This should be close.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Over. India are 2 for 90.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep, yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Catch it.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. India.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.